What's up, folks? And it's always great hosting you here. My name is Dr. Son of a Gun, and it's been a while since I did any or spoke to any of you. And I thank you all of you, for sticking there and the comments that you keep on bringing. That even if I've not posted anything, you just keep on viewing my content and keep on growing those views. By the way, I always tell people my content is not all about the views that keep on growing. It's about how far does this content get. We live in a broken world. We live in a sick world. We live in a decayed world. So if we can have many people receiving healing, redemption, the better. For those of you who've chosen to make your platforms worth a killing or for a killing, and how much the people that collect and everything and the views and the following, you're also entitled to your own opinion. But my opinion is mostly about talking to people, adding value to people, value addition to all of us as a nation, as a whole world. When I come back, I want to be talking about something that all of us have heard about, but we do not pay much attention to, but it is real. And you know why it bites most? It bites not us, sometimes not even our children, but our grandchildren. Today, maybe the problems that we're suffering from are not because of us, but are because we're paying for the sins of our grandparents. That is maybe unfairly fair. A thing that the universe or God created. Shortly after this. Let's talk about karma, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about karma. Let's talk about karma. Let's talk about karma. What is karma? Karma is, as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. What goes round comes round. So today, it's not actually the first time I'm going to be talking about this, but today let's look at all the things that bad people have chosen to do to us, our friends, our neighbors, and maybe so much. Guys, karma is the worst thing. Karma, the most annoying thing about karma that I find is, it doesn't bite my children. It doesn't bite my grandchildren. It doesn't bite my children, but bites my grandchildren. Guys, we forget that we have to be very good people, and that's the ecosystem of the world. We are supposed to be good to each other, and that's the ecosystem of the world. We should understand that the world is created like crop husbandry or animal husbandry. When you rear healthy animals and feed them well, then you're going to have good animals come up. When you have good breeds and concentrate on having good breeds and avoid things like inbreeding, you're definitely going to have good cows, good sheep, good goats, good livestock. That's the same thing with how we conduct ourselves. Guys, karma is real. I've seen people mistreat their brothers. I've seen people mistreat their friends. I've seen people steal from other people. I've seen some of you go ahead and be utterly very brutal to other people. Someone goes ahead and does spiritual things to someone else, and they make it a lifetime. Someone lives their lives without experiencing the full potential of their life, but just because they are living under the influence of a curse, of a spell. Guys, do all those things. But one thing you should understand is that the world is like a big banking hall. We all in a queue, and all of us want to transact, either withdraw or deposit. Maybe someone ahead of you wants to deposit something. It might be negative. It might be bad. Then maybe someone behind you wants to withdraw. It might be, in most cases, we want to withdraw positivity. We all want a good account. We all want a smiling account. That's the reason why when I was speaking to a friend of mine who's a teller and said, you find only 2 out of 10 people who you will give excess money at the teller and they will return the extra money. Most people just want to run away with the money. So all of us want what is positive. All of us want what is better. But we keep on forgetting. We don't pay attention to investing better. We don't pay attention to investing what is prudent. We don't pay attention to investing what is good. How do you expect to get what is good when you invested horrible? Some of you, and that's the reason why I always go back to religion, some of you think that it is religion that contributes to these things. It is religion that makes you a good person. No, the good person is inside you. I remember that song by M People. I always refer to it. You've got to search for the secret inside yourself. What's the secret? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it positive? Is it negative? Guys, be good to the people on your way up the ladder, because honestly speaking, you're going to find them on your way down. Unfortunately, it's going to be your grandchildren finding it on the way down. Is that what you want? Someone goes ahead and mistreats another girl just because that girl is married to their son. Don't you forget, you also have a daughter. That daughter is also going to get mistreated by some other person, some other mother-in-law. You go ahead and think that because you're a boss, you mistreat other people, you pay people less of the wages that they deserve, you don't want to understand. Someone was telling me that they had a problem and their child was unwell, and all that the boss said was, you should adjust your mornings. So they should also adjust how the children fall sick. But this person has fucking 3 children. Trust me, you're treating that employee badly or not well. Your grandchildren's bosses are going to treat those children, your grandchildren, worse. So don't lie to yourselves and go and say many Hail Marys and say all these beautiful things and fast and whatever. All that is useless. Be good to the people on your way up the ladder, because you're going to meet them on your way down. You people who think that are religious and you're mistreating other people, you're cheating other people, you're paying people less of what they deserve, you are hypocrites. If you were around, I think you would have incinerated Christ alive, because you're worse. You're worse people. Why do you even stay hungry? Why do you even wake up and start making noise for people under the pretext that you've gone to pray overnight? And when it gets to Africa, you really look at stupid motherfucking black-skinned people. Yes, I'm a black-skinned person, but when you look at Africans worship, they are maniacs. They are drunk. They don't reason. They don't extrapolate. They just follow like blind sheep. You can hate me now. Thank you very much.